Right, so we've moved into the studio now. It's been like the third or fourth day. Everything is pretty much set up. Desk is quite messy right now because I got loads of notes. All the guitars are warming up because I got the wood burner going. We're back in business this year. Got crazy things coming. You better follow and subscribe. We've got funds this year, which we ordered a bass amp with. This is not the bass amp, but this is the guitar amp. The bass amp is going to be over there. We're waiting for it to come down. Very important to get a good quality bass sound is to get this sort of setup on here where you can pick and choose between all of the mics. Not going to get a great quality sound coming straight into the audio interface. That's just like... This is the old way of doing. This is the good way of doing it. I mean, that some people get some people get a good DI sound. Look, I'm not gonna argue with you guys right now. Right, we're still putting out a fundraiser for the drum kit. The drum kit is very expensive piece of work, right? You need a whole kit. You need cymbals. You need an extra cymbal stand and loads of mic stands. We're gonna need two big ones to reach all the way up to the ceiling sound treatment, and need loads of mic stands to mic up all these toms. It's gonna be crazy, right? Waiting for financing to do this. Not sure when that's gonna happen, but we will keep hope that the dream will happen. Here, right here is where it will be. The vocal situation is a TLM 103 by Neumann microphones, and it's so-so. It's like the small capsule compared to the TLM. No, I'm completely wrong here. This is a TLM 102. This is the small one, right? So this is the smaller capsule compared to the TLM 103, which has the bigger capsule, which is better for vocal recordings. This is so-so. It's gonna get us through it, but we're not like super happy with it, but it's gonna get us through it. It is a Neumann after all. So as they say, you need to start somewhere, right? Then for the vocal situation, there will also be this mic here under these things, which is my starter microphone. This is what I started with, the Behringer B1. This is where it all started, right? So you can like get this mic secondhand for about 20 quid, $20, 20 euro, 2,000 yen if I was in Japan. What other currencies are there? I don't know about the rubles. I don't know what they're doing right now. Anyway, vocal sitch, guitar sitch, bass sitch will happen. Mastering sitch, dusty as hell. I need to clean specifically these speakers. Everything else is not that dusty. Got old home cinema transistor sound, got a subwoofer to check all of the low end on my mixes. You know what, I really struggled getting this thing leveled right because I turned on modern music, which is bass heavy, and this thing was rumbling the whole room down. Only when I turned down the bass on this, I realized that maybe modern music is very bass heavy and I was not making bass heavy mixes right. Like my kick drum was hitting like the old school sound, like what they had in the 60s and the 70s, whereas this thing booms the hell out of pop music, modern pop music, 808s. This thing is loud, and like I exclusively try to listen to the oldies because this setup is very nice and pleasant for listening to that sort of music. But modern music, geez, like why is it so bass heavy, and why are all these modern headphones and listening devices here so bass driven? Like everything is about the bass these days. This thing is a piece of garbage. This is like the worst speaker that I've ever actually experienced. It sounds terrible because it's like they focused it to be bass heavy, so you can only listen to like heavy genres, heavy modern electronic music through it. Otherwise it's just like an unusable thing. I much prefer this speaker here, which I use for my Bluetooth speaker testing when I'm doing my mixing and mastering. When I'm doing my mixing and mastering, this is my go-to, right? This, like, never mind the shit stains over here, it's clay. I'm joking. It's actually clay. Like, I can prove it to you guys. See this? This is clay. I had holes in my walls and it was letting in like loads of air, lots of cold air in the winter. So I patched it with clay. I just dug it out the ground. My like soil outside my house is so full of clay, saturated with clay. So I was like patching all these bits and I was playing music out the speaker. My beloved, I love this thing. This thing is great. I highly suggest you get yourself one. It's a Sony XB30. Honestly, like this is my favorite Bluetooth speaker I've heard in my entire life. So many other people have Bluetooth speakers and this one hits like no other. Every single song on this thing is just great. It puts like speaker systems with big speakers to shame. Honestly, like this is just a go-to listening unit. It's so good. Why did they stop making these things? I'm like going off on the most tangent of tangents, right? So another thing that we have in the studio, this is very cool and useful when you're just like in need of recording. I need to record this song, I need to record this idea part or whatever. You just put this on. Look how quick it takes. Okay, it's not like super quick. Look, it's like, okay, 8 seconds, and then you can look, just press, well, I'm not going to press it right now because I don't want to confuse myself. But yeah, 8 seconds to start to get a studio ready recording. Very important bit of kit when you're a musician who just like forgets their next big hit. You're like, oh, I wish I wrote that down. I wish I had to. Why am I advertising this thing right now? Now get firewood. That is something that you do need. We needed more firewood this year, and briquettes is a must. Hard wood briquettes, very useful thing. One of these, right? One of these gives off as much heat as, wait for it, right, like this amount of wood. Briquettes like compact, it just compacts wood. I don't know how to explain it. Like there is a lot more energy in this one briquettes, right? There's a lot more energy in one of these than all of these pieces. I'll show you guys right now. Open this, put this on, and then put a briquette on. Let's go. Now we're gonna be warm in here. Alright, stay tuned. We'll make sure that we send update, vlog. Goodbye.